Kelly from Moonbean Tarot, and I'm going to be doing your Aries mid-October reading. So for those of you who have been following my channel, thank you. I really appreciate your subscribes and your likes and shares. For those of you who are new to my channel, I'm just going to go over a brief intro before we get started. Okay, so I am an intuitive reader. My messages are timeless and not date specific. Okay, this is a general reading. So again, if the messages resonate, awesome. If they don't, well, just leave them aside. Those messages are probably meant for someone else. Because my messages are not date specific, really do have a look at the title. If the title seems to resonate with you, chances are there's a message there in that video for you, okay? If for whatever reason this message does not resonate with you, do have a look at your moon, your rising, your Venus, and Jupiter as well. For my cross watchers who are interested in Aries, please do have a look at my Libra videos. It'll kind of give you some insight as to how this individual is within a relationship. Remember, cross watchers, you are always welcome here, okay? At the end of the day, if this video helps you better understand the individual that you're with, or even yourself, that is fantastic, okay? Again, please do give my video a like, share, subscribe, and comment below if this video resonates with you. Okay, so before we get started, I usually do a mini shuffle and meditation session ahead of time, off camera. Okay, so I do this before I start recording. So for you, Aries, mid-October had some interesting revelations. All right, first, right off the bat, we've got the Two of Cups. Okay, so possible this reading will have something to do with a romantic love partnership. Okay, some of you may be married, some of you may be about to be proposed to. And I feel like for some of you, an anniversary is coming around. Okay, so maybe celebrating that, right? Okay, next card to come out was the Two of Swords. So at this time, Aries, I feel like either you or cross-watcher, or maybe the other person involved, somebody is feeling pulled in two different directions, I feel. It's like a balancing of two forces, right? And this, again, doesn't have to be related to a relationship. This could be an internal struggle that you have, maybe between your beliefs, right? Like whether or not, you know, some of you may have some religious beliefs, right? Or spiritual beliefs. And it's just kind of like trying to figure out which direction to go in, right? It doesn't have to necessarily be romantic partnerships, okay? The next card to come out was the Five of Wands. This has to do with challenges, right? And rivalry, obstacles in your way, right? Maybe some of you are involved with two individuals, right? In which case you feel like you're having to fight for this person or constantly be at, you know, I guess at odds with each other. For others of you, you're in a relationship that is constantly like, it's a struggle, right? There's always obstacles in the way. There's a lot of fighting involved. And you're just, I feel, you know, with the next card, the Nine of Wands coming out, that's about, I feel, boundaries. So you're building up this wall, and it could be due to that Five of Wands experience, right? That having constant challenges in your face, and you're slowly building this wall, okay? It could just be a test to your courage, right? And persistence of setting these boundaries and just like, okay, I'm done with the Five of Wands energy. I'm moving on to the Nine now. I've been beat up and hurt, and I've built this wall, and you shall not pass, kind of thing. All right, that's what I'm feeling. For others of you, this could be a work type relationship, right? At work, maybe you feel like there are people who are constantly competing with you, or you having to compete with someone else. Maybe you're trying to go for a certain specific position, right? Maybe some of you are trying to search for a job currently. Or again, I feel like with the wall being there, this may be a little bit, maybe someone said something to you at work, or even within a relationship, or you know, some sort of partnership, where it's like now you're done with the arguing and fighting. You're tired of it, and you are just protecting yourself. Okay. The next card to come out was the Page of Pentacles. right? When I see the Page of Pentacles, I think of a younger individual, someone who's, you know, possibly family. This is an earth sign, right? So Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo. Someone's offering you a gift of sorts. Again, it could be, with the Pentacles, it could be money related, right? Something physical. Maybe somebody wants to meet up for coffee. Something that's more in the physical realm versus just, you know, talk. Okay, so that's what I kind of see here. Maybe it's a relationship where you don't see each other very often, right? Yeah. And it's like now maybe someone is reaching out to try and, you know, meet up with you. Okay, the last card to come out was the Queen of Cups, okay? So the Queen of Cups is, again, water energy, Pisces, Scorpio, or Cancer. It doesn't have to be. It could be you, Aries, or it could be the other individual. Regardless, the Queen of Cups is someone who's a very intuitive individual. She's very compassionate. He or she, right? We're not going gender, right? We're not gender specific here. So it could be someone who is very calm, emotions are in check, you know, someone who's will listen to you, right? Someone who's going to listen to you, and I feel it was very nurturing as well. Okay. All right, Aries, let's get right into your reading. I'm just going to shuffle a little bit on camera before we get started. Divine Mother, Divine Father, Spirit Guides, Ancestors, please allow me to connect with the collective of Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, or Jupiter for mid-October. Okay, allow messages to come through clearly for the greater good of Aries for mid-October. Show me clearly the messages you have. Aries, Sun, Rising, Venus, Jupiter. Okay, 2 more shuffles. Alright, what are the messages we have for Aries for mid-October? Alright, 4 of Swords in the reverse. Okay, so Aries, with this card being in the reverse, I feel like you really should be taking some time to kind of retreat and rest. And I feel like you're taking on a little too much right now, possibly. You're not allowing yourself to kind of go inwards and really think about, you know, what's going on around you, possibly. Here are the messages for Aries. Okay, 10 actually. My head is spinning for some reason. Okay, so 10 of Swords in the reverse. I feel, with that being in the reverse, that you're releasing an ending of sorts, okay? And again, this may have something to do with a romantic partnership, possibly. Whatever it is, it may have hurt you in the past, but currently you're not letting it get to you. And again, with this 4 of Swords in the reverse, you may not be thinking about it or blocking it out, possibly, and not letting it bother you, but it's only for a time being, right? I'm not saying this is the case with all of you, right, Aries or cross watcher, but I feel like without actually releasing it properly, like taking the time to kind of go within, figure things out, you know, get that sense of recovery after, you know, I'm hoping that once you really let go of this for real, that this becomes a, you know, an upright. Any other messages for Aries? We have the Moon card, right? So some of you could be dealing with Pisces or Cancer. As a reader, most readers will read this as a Pisces energy. I read it as Cancer, right? So maybe you're dealing with someone who has Cancer in their chart. Right? Cancer is governed by the moon. I do see duality here, so this could be someone, your other half, possibly. Definitely with the moon card being here, this is about illusions, right? Fear, even imagination. Maybe there's fear, I feel, or an illusion that things are over, that everything is going to be okay. Right, tens are completions, but in the reverse and with the moon card, right, there's some secrets here regarding this ending. Maybe the ending is one-sided. Any other messages for Aries? A Hierophant in the reverse. Okay, so some of you may be dealing with a Taurus. Again, with it being in the reverse, I feel like, okay, so the Hierophant has to do with traditions and fitting in, all of that kind of energy. But in the reverse, I feel like maybe you were in a relationship that ended that was like non-traditional, right? Something that, and again, this may be even work related, right? You were in a job that maybe was not something that most people wanted to do, or, you know, something that's like more outside the box kind of thinking. Or in general, there's some secrets here within a marriage. Someone's keeping secrets, or maybe you have some fear about marriage in general or committed relationships. Again, this could also be to deal with a contract of sorts, right? There's some secrets involved, an illusion there, right? Really have a look at a contract if you are getting into a business situation, or I feel that you, or if it's ending, like maybe you're dissolving a company, dissolving a business, is for whatever reason it just didn't pan out for you. Really have a look at that contract before you do dissolve this. Okay, there's some secrets involved there, I feel. Again, some of you, Aries, right? Take what resonates. At the bottom of the deck, we have the Devil. Okay, so some of you could be, again, dealing with a Capricorn, possibly. Earth energy here. It doesn't have to be. For others of you, you are in a codependent relationship, okay, with the Devil energy here. It's like, I see a lot of, even with your pre-shuffle, the arguing, right, with that 5 of Wands energy, and then the 9 of Wands energy. It's like you guys are constantly arguing, and sometimes it could be over nothing that's like things from the past. Even it doesn't even have to be like anything that's current, right? But someone's built a wall. Regardless, someone has built a wall, but you're still there. You're still giving in to this person. And again, it could be all because of guilt even, right? But it's not a positive connection that you have here. Okay, why is the 4 of Swords in reverse? Okay, so in regards to the 4 of Swords, we have Justice and the 3 of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah, you're not wanting to take this time for yourself. Okay, you're not really taking the time to clearly, recover from your situation or relationship or whatever. Get that rest, much needed rest that you need. And because of this, with the Justice being in reverse, there's no win-win here. This is lose-lose situation. Okay? And what you're losing is, like, there may be a partnership here. And again, if this is work-related or this business partner, you're not taking the time to really think clearly about what the situation is. And because of it, things are not balanced. Right? We're not balanced here with, again, you could be dealing with a Libra. There's some air, a lot of air energy. So you could be dealing with Aquarius, Libra, or Gemini at the moment. But there is a relationship or partnership that is not being mended properly right now. Okay? And cause and effect. Let me tell you. I haven't seen the Tower yet, but well, what happened is this, right? The ending. But again, the Ten of Swords is more of that release. Some of you have just like, things aren't working out, so you walk away, you end it, but you're trying to stay more in that positive light right there with that sun coming out in the horizon. Like, you want to stay positive. You don't want to really focus on the negative anymore. And why is the Three of Pentacles in reverse for Aries? Okay, Page of Wands and Ace of Cups in the reverse in regards to this Three of Pentacles in the reverse. So again, this is a message regarding a relationship. Like, I feel, again, this could be for you, cross watcher, or you, Aries, but I feel like a relationship or some sort of is not going to happen. Again, this could have been someone new that tried to come in here at some point. And by new, I use that term loosely. Could have been someone from your past, but as well. But like, I feel like time has gone by. So it could have been your very late, past. And then they tried to possibly come in. But it was like, again, just like your pre-shuffle, you've got that Nine of Wands up, right? So you've got boundaries, you've got the wall up. So they were possibly feeling that it was difficult to get a hold of you. You're not listening to any messages, right? Really shutting yourself off from any relationship currently. Why is the 10 of Swords in reverse? Okay, in regards to this Ten of Swords in the reverse, I've got the Knight of Swords and the Queen of Cups in the reverse. This Queen of Cups is in the reverse is someone who, again, we saw this individual in the pre-shuffle, right? But it was in the upright that I noticed her. Now with her being in the reverse, I feel like she's not, and this could be the person that you are in a relation or was in a relationship with, or still in, like, you're back and forth. I feel this is someone who is not emotionally stable currently. I feel like she possibly may have some mental health issues. Okay. I feel like this person is rushing in and out, but rushing in and really, guns blazing constantly, right? Which explains probably why you've got that Nine of Wands up. What is this Knight of Swords in reverse? Yeah, it's Ten of Cups in the reverse. Right, so the Ten of Cups in the reverse tells me that there is no, sorry, that's probably my stomach you're hearing. I haven't eaten breakfast yet. This was possibly a relationship or a marriage that you possibly wanted. And again, is not happening with this individual. I feel like this person is not your Ten of Cups. Okay, this is not going to be a happy reunion. Okay, so for some of you, this may even be the person from your distant past, like before the relationship. That's, you know, the devil energy. It could be someone that tried to come in, but maybe you're the one who's this Queen of Cups. Emotionally, you're not available. Okay, and because of that, this is the situation. You've got the Ace of Cups in the reverse, as well as the Ten of Cups in the reverse. Okay, regardless of any messages or back and forth. I feel like the messages at some point stopped. Whether that was you, Aries, or cross-watcher, someone stopped. Why is the moon here? Okay, in regards to the moon, we got the Magician in the reverse and the Star. Okay, so someone, this is like a very chaotic energy, someone who's not focused currently. And again, it could be because of this illusion, right? Or this fear. So fear is causing you to not manifest, not turn your visions into reality. And again, with the Star there, I feel like it's causing you to not heal properly, okay? You're not getting what you need. You are not getting that inner clarity that you need, right? That renewal, sense of hope. You're lacking that. And again, it's because of the fear. And with this Magician in the reverse, some of you may be dealing with a Virgo possibly, or with the Magician, that's like mercurial energy. So that could be not just Virgo, but also Gemini, right? Just like we saw Gemini there with, or Libra. Okay, some of you may be dealing with an Aquarius. Again, this is just energy, so it could be all within their chart. Maybe this person has Aquarius, Cancer, and Gemini, or Virgo, possibly. What is this Magician in the reverse? Yeah, another Virgo card on top of a Virgo card. So you're definitely possibly dealing with that Virgo there. Okay, and this is all about in regards to this Magician in the reverse. Okay, you got the High Priestess in the reverse. So with the High Priestess, you are not trusting your intuition, even though your intuition is telling you possibly to mend things, or that this relation, there is something here that you need to explore, that you need to try and manifest. You're not listening to those intuition, or that intuition. Okay, also it could just be as well for some of you, the High Priestess in the reverse is about secrets, right? Like secrets and mystery, things that are coming to light. With the Hermit there shining a light on it, I feel like the Hermit, could be that Virgo, is coming in to shine a light on this, whatever it is, this relationship, whatever it is that's bothering you, that's going on right now. I feel like you don't like that. And again, maybe they're coming in to shine this light on you and say, hey, listen, you need to spend some time alone. You need to really heal, right? Again, it could be just also that you need to go within, right? Remember, we were avoiding that at the beginning with the Four of Swords in the reverse. Well, now it's like, well, now you have to go. Now you're searching for, and you're doing this for you. Okay, why is the Hierophant in reverse? Okay, Hierophant in reverse is, to clarify it, we've got the Nine of Pentacles and the Chariot card. Okay, so currently I feel like, again, if this is business related or within a marriage, I feel like this marriage messed you up financially, okay, or this business messed you up financially. You could end up with the short end of the stick, right? Again, Look at those contracts. Really look at the fine print there and see what the hell, what happened, right? What went wrong. For others of you, with the Chariot being there, this is something that was divinely orchestrated. You were being pulled away from this individual for a reason. Okay, you need to look at that and try to figure it out. Again, Hermit card, right? So really look at this mystery here, right? These secrets, whatever it is, you know, in regards to that contract, look at it, because there's something there that's being hidden from you. Okay? Again, cross watcher, if you are interested in this individual, do have a look at the Libra reading, or yeah, it'll probably give you a little bit of insight as to why they're feeling this way. Okay? With the Chariot, again, that's a vehicle that's being that's moving forward, right? That's being driven on its own. You are not, there's no motor there, you're not controlling it. You just have to trust the process, right? And maybe the process is to lose everything. Maybe you're dealing with an earth sign, right? Could be, again, with this 9 of Pentacles, could be Virgo or Taurus. Okay, Chariot is another Cancer here. All right, let's take a look at this Devil energy. Okay. Why is the Devil here? The Tower. Didn't I mention we'd probably see the Tower here? And here it is, the Tower. So in regards to this codependent relationship, I think it's safe to say it's going to come to definitely to an end, right? Change is afoot. Any other messages regarding the Devil for Aries? Okay, right? 5 of Cups. You definitely, after this Tower, you may be regretting, right? You have some grief, feelings of abandonment, feeling unloved. But I don't necessarily think it's because of that individual. I think it may be someone else. I think someone tried to get in there. It could have been a close friend. Maybe someone you've had from your past, that you knew from your past. And you shut them out. I feel like you shut them out. And you're regretting that. You're really regretting that because you've just gone through something again. And you feel alone, abandoned. Like you have no one to kind of really talk to. All right, let's get some clarifiers. Another divine father, spirit guides, ancestors, who's only connected with collective of Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Jupiter, mid-month of October 2019. Messages to come and go and good. Ooh. I keep focusing on this moon. The full moon is coming up, so I feel like something, you may get some sort of communication. Something's going to happen around the full moon, okay? Just be mindful of that. Whether or not someone's going to come back, or maybe you're the one who's going to reach out to someone. But yeah, I feel like someone's communicating during the full moon. Yeah. Messages for Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Jupiter for mid-October. What are the messages you have for Aries? What messages you have for Aries? All right. First card is the 4 of Earth. Okay, that's like your 4 of... Is that? No. I'm just trying to think here. Well, actually, no. For me, this is like about getting rest. So this is more, even though it's Earth energy, you would think it's like 4 of Pentacles. However, it's not. It's actually more like the Four of Swords in a way. It's like you need to rest, recover, right? Like the war or the battle is over, but the war is just beginning. So you need to, you know, if you look at him, he's kind of banged up, really bruised, right? He's crying. This is, you know, he's been through a lot, but he's resting right now. But he's still, like, if you notice, he's like holding up the wall there. There's a beetle. He's holding up a wall. There's a beetle. I know there's a significant meaning toward beetles, but it's escaping me at the moment. I can't remember. But it's definitely important, so look that up. It has something to do with the beetle for some of you, not everybody. Okay? But definitely with this Four of Earth energy, this is someone who is getting their rest before the war, right? They've been put through a lot, but if you look, he's also surrounded by a white light. So he's being protected currently. Like you are being healed and protected. Okay? The next card out is the Five of Earth in the reverse. Okay, so this tells me it's not the devil, but somebody definitely has some addictions here. And again, it doesn't have to be drugs or alcohol. Addictions come in many different forms. Sex addictions, food addictions, right? Some people are addicted to drama, right? And fighting and, you know, gambling may be an addiction for some. But it's definitely something that you are feeling ashamed of, okay? You or cross-watcher or other person involved. Somebody's feeling ashamed of this addiction. And it could just be an addiction to an individual. Maybe you are unable to move on with the next person because of someone from your past, this codependent relationship that you just can't seem to get rid of, okay? The next card to come out is the Nine of Earth. And it's kind of interesting that you have all Earth cards here. So you're possibly, again, like I said, a lot of Earth energy. So you're dealing with an Earth sign, or you have strong Earth in your chart, okay? With this card, the Nine of Earth, this is about giving. But when it's in the reverse, it's about giving to yourself. Okay, so I think at this time, you might need to be a little bit selfish and give to yourself. Really take care of yourself, nurture yourself, okay? That's what that means. And maybe you're a very giving individual, constantly giving to someone else. Well, you know what? You need to give to yourself. You need to take care of yourself, ultimately, right? Because you're tired, right? You've gone through a lot of shit, and it's time to really, you know, focus on you. All right, Aries, that has been your mid-October reading for 2019. If this message resonated with you, please do leave a comment below letting me know how it resonated. Please do like, share, and subscribe. Again, cross-watchers, do have a look at the Libra video and just to get a little bit more insight as to what this person is thinking in terms of their relationship, okay, or feelings in general. All right, that has been your reading. Have a beautiful day. Many blessings.